Hi, today we're going to talk about how we can create PDF files from a Notion form. As you can see, I have got a construction change order form opened up in the background, and you can see that once the details are filled in this particular form and the user clicks on submit, the responses go to this responses side of the database over here. I've already gone ahead and I've created two dummy responses in this database, and I'm looking to create a PDF file for every response that goes over here. For this, we'll be using a tool known as PDF Output, which will help me automate the creation of PDF files. It produces PDF files with the help of a Google document and a Notion database once it is connected. You can create any documents at scale, such as reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, or even quotations, directly from a Notion database. Click on Create PDF and quickly sign in over here, and then we will understand how the automation will work. So I'm going to quickly sign in, and then let's see how everything works after that. So as you can see, I've already signed in inside the PDF output dashboard. The first thing which I need to do is I need to add a Notion database. So this is the database which we need to add. And after this, we need to add a document. Document will serve as the template file, which will be useful for the automation setup. Once both the things are added, we can map all the fields of the database that will get populated at the bottom onto the document one by one, and then the PDF file can be created out of it. So let's start with adding the Notion database. So let me click on Add Notion Database, and now it will allow me to add any database from here. So I will just copy this entire database title that we already have, and I will go back to my selection screen, click on Next. Now here it will present you two options. If you go with the first option, it will create a duplicate copy of a database on your workspace, which we do not need. We need to add our own database. So click on Select Pages, again click on Select Pages, and you can simply paste the database title inside this particular Select Pages field. So you can see the construction change order form is appearing. Click on this, and now the particular form will be shown over here, which can be useful for the automation setup. Always and always ensure that whenever you're adding any particular database, always enter the database inside the search pages. Do not select the database by selecting this top level pages from here, as your experience may not be smooth in that case. Okay, so always ensure the database is being added through the search pages field. Besides this, if your database is connected to other databases through relation properties, so let's say your database over here is connected to database A and database B through relational values, you need to add database A and database B inside the search pages as well. Until and unless you do not add all the databases that are used in the particular main database, your PDF file created will not have the relation and roller properties intact. So in order to get the relation and roller property values, you need to add all the databases inside the search pages. Having considered all of this, let's click on Allow Access. And now, once we get access over here, we will be able to proceed with the rest of the PDF automation. So if you click on the drop down, you will be able to see all the particular values that should appear, like the database value, but it is not appearing. So let me click on Reload Database, or you can even refresh the page once altogether, and your construction change order form will definitely appear. Okay. So let's see if it is already there. So you can see the construction change order form is showing here. Click on this, and now if you scroll down, you will be able to see all the properties of the database visible over here, one below the other. So all the properties that we had over here is now visible in this particular section. So next is we need to add a Google document, which will be used for the automation. So let's click on Add Google Document. If you already have a construction change order form template available, click on Select Existing Document and then choose a particular document from the list that appears over here. I do not have any such document, so I'm going to simply add a demo document, which I'll be using for this automation. If you add a demo document, it will automatically create the mappings for all the fields, and you can proceed with the automation directly. Okay. So you can see it created this demo document, and you can see all the placeholders that we had in this database are automatically tagged over here. So you can see approvals and signatures, change order description, all the fields are automatically created inside double curly brackets. So anything that is present inside double curly brackets will be replaced with the values that we get from the database, and a PDF file will be created right away. Okay. So before moving with the automation, what you can do is if you want to add any particular placeholder onto the document, let's say you want to add reason for change, click on copy. That gets copied, go to the document and put it anywhere using Control V or Command V. So you can simply copy paste the property value and put it onto the document anywhere as you wish. Okay. So I don't need to do this as everything is automatically mapped for me. But if you go back to the database section and scroll to the right side, you will see two additional columns over here: generate PDF and PDF file. If anything is marked as ready to generate, the PDF file will be directly created over here inside my Notion database. So whenever you are looking to create any PDF file, simply put this record as ready to generate, and the PDF file will directly be stored inside the Notion database itself. Okay. So, and before I proceed with generating the PDF, I can obviously define the PDF file name. So I can generate the PDF file by something like, let's say, um, maybe the schedule impact. Okay. So let's say I want to select this particular column, or you can obviously select the received by column over here. So let me go with the schedule impact. Okay. So my PDF file will be named as per the values that we will have in the schedule impact column. So now let me download PDF, and now it starts processing the files, and the PDF will be downloaded onto my downloads folder, as well as it will be saved inside this PDF file column that you see over here. So the first file is already out, and it will be quickly visible over here very soon. So you can see it is showing. Let me click on this, and the files have automatically been created with all the mappings that we needed. Okay. So let's open up the second file. This is also created with all the mappings inside this. So we got two files created out of this with all the mappings intact, and this is how the PDF file will be created. A beautiful thing is that whenever you generate the PDF file and everything works precisely clean, click on setup Notion automation, and this will activate the automation, which means now you will be able to create PDF files without even using PDF output anymore. So once a user submits a response from here, it gets added to this database. All you need to do is simply mark the record as ready to generate, and the PDF will directly be created over here for your use case. This eliminates the need to use PDF output again and again to create PDF files through manual process. Everything now happens automated. So once a new record is added, simply put it as ready to generate, and the PDF will directly be created and stored over here. I hope this explanation was helpful to you, and this automation will help you create unlimited PDFs as per your convenience. If you still have questions, use this chat bubble at the bottom of the page. Send me any message with your queries, or else you can go to the contact section at the bottom of the home page, wherein you can send me an email with your issues on this, and I'll be happy to take up any issues on this. You even have an option to book a free demo session, so make advantage of this particular